Hello, parents and students. I hope that everyone is staying healthy as we get through the situation that we are in right now. Thanks to all of you that handed in your self portraits. I'm trusting that you did all your portraits from observation using a mirror. I've seen quite a few nice ones that I'd like to show you guys. And there's certain aspects that I like in every single one of them. For this one here, I like that there was some time spent on the shading. I feel like there was some observation done. I feel like it's a good start, and everyone should be doing portraits in order for them to get a better idea of how things work through observation. What I always say is that people always draw what they think they see and not so much what they see. So when you're looking in the mirror, you should be drawing what you see. So the whole point of the project was to take away the aspect of drawing what you think you see. So I like the shading in this one, and that's what I wanted to point out. I like that it looks like there was some observation being done. Move on to the next one. The one thing that I would like to point out a little bit more is that when you see someone hiding hands, you kind of want to show at least one of the hands, because a lot of times when you see some of the a little bit more amateurish drawings, you would see that they do not show hands. I think that this one might be showing folded arms and trying to do a hand on the right side, but I'm not positive. It could be inside the pocket. So I would really like to see hands, maybe a hand and a face. Usually shows that you're trying, you're becoming a little bit more advanced in drawing. This one here, I do like the drawing style. I think there could be more time spent on shading. So this is fine for a line drawing, a quick line drawing, but shading, there's some tone in the skin tone there. So I would like to see that tone. I would like to see the difference in contrast from the background to what it is that you're drawing. So the person should be, if the background's lighter, or else if you have light shined on you and it's dark in the room, so it'll be darker in the background and lighter on the face. So I want to see that in these portraits. This one I like because there's use of some hatching, a little cross hatching, some of the techniques we did in the past. I like how the whole face is shaded in. I do like that they're getting away from, you want to make sure that just the highlights is the paper and not so much everything else. You do have tone in your face. I really like, and I can tell who this is right away. I like how he captured the likeness, and I really like how he's using the different textures and creating some of this. I think this could be a really nice part of a portfolio, and if you include a hand there, it would be perfect. I really like how you can see the detail in the ear, the detail in the hair, it's shaded in. It's nicely done. It's not so smudged. You can't avoid having all smudges, but I think this one really came out pretty nice. Good job, Lewis. I think this one's a start. You could tell that he was rendering through observation. I like seeing that. I like seeing that there was time spent on certain aspects of it. Maybe it was more of rendering, and you could see that there's guidelines in there. It's all about getting better. It's all about getting better. I really like how Casey follows directions. Out of most of these, I'm not seeing names on them, but in Casey's, she's definitely reading the rubric, reading what is required. I do like your portrait. I believe that if you keep at it, it's just going to get better. Like all of these that I'm showing so far, all the ones that I've shown, they all have aspects of them that are are good. I think that everyone could always get better. I mean, I can even get better. It's just a matter of practice. Working as a freelance designer is hard. It's especially hard when you're working from home. But if you get into the habit of finding ways to motivate yourself, the work will get finished by the deadline. When I was freelancing, it was it was hard. I mean, I realized that I was more efficient in the morning. So when I woke up, I'll put a list of goals together. I would tackle the goals for the day, and then by the end of the day, I would make my deadline. Usually, I would have 2 to 3, maybe 4 deadlines. Remember, deadlines are important, and as I went over all year, I have clients that get really mad if I don't make a deadline. So please show your effort in your work, and don't wait till the last minute to do it. I can tell. So I appreciate all of what you guys are doing. I mean, I know it's hard to work from home, but hopefully you guys could get through it. Just make sure you have an agenda for the day. Keep an eye out. I'm going to be sending out the new assignment hopefully within the next hour or so. I'm still working on it. It's hard for me too. I've been working doing the assignments that you're doing. Sometimes it takes me, I think so, sometimes it takes me longer to do the assignments. I put effort into it too. I mean, I have a lot more work to do. I, you know, I, I'm doing these videos, and this is sort of new to me. I mean, I do videos all year, but doing the videos in the way that I'm doing them now is a little different without having all of the materials that I would usually have. So I'm trying to make use of whatever I have here. So be on the lookout for the new assignment. I'll try to post it by 12 o'clock. I'll send out a remind notice. Hopefully, if you see or hear from anyone else, make sure that you mention that I posted the assignment. If anyone is interested in having a Zoom meeting weekly, I'm thinking maybe we could do something like that if it's something that more than half the class would like to do, just to clear some of the questions that maybe some people were having, or maybe you want to show me stuff, or show me some work that you're working on or something like that. Be on the lookout for that assignment at 12, and I will talk to you soon.